anything that you're willing to practice, you can do. And this is no
If
exception.
I can't have a fight with my best friend, I don't know who can have a fight.
Is he your best friend?
I've picked up skateboarding. It's going alright, I guess. Better than I expected, at least. But after a couple days of messing around, I brought it up to a friend, and she was like, "Oh, you do that too?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And she said, "I just don't know how you make time for all these things you do." And that's when I realized I have a lot of hobbies. Here for the sick board design. Hopefully you can see that. I mean, drawing, painting, writing, video making, guitar playing, songwriting, and now skateboarding. I mean, with so many interests, is this alleged passion being spread too thin throughout them all? Have I become a practicer of many, master of none? And how would I find enough time for all these hobbies anyway? Just overall, terrible pushes today. I can't, for some reason, stay on the board. Yesterday was good, honestly, but for some reason, I just, when I'm pushing and trying to get myself along, my board just either goes to the left or to the right, or scoots in front of me too far and I fall off. I don't know. I didn't have this problem yesterday. I just can't lock in, I guess. Frustrating. But whatever. Just stay with it, I guess. But really, what's the point of having all these hobbies in the first place? Well, I've been thinking a lot about hobbies, and people, and life, and time. So, I'm going to talk about it. If whoever's watching this is anything like me and has a ton of creative interest, you might feel like you don't have enough time to devote your attention to one area of interest as much as you might like to. And for me at least, that can make me feel really guilty and honestly like a fake. Like I don't actually love what I claim to. Because if I did, wouldn't I do it? Alright, Bert just escaped and I had to go track him down. Just gonna restring my guitar here real quick. Hi, buddy. You alright? I've realized that everything has its own pocket of space in your head, and you've got to make room for it at its time. New set of strings. Just gotta tune it up. Should be good to go for Sunday. For me, I can go 2 weeks just focusing on making a video or a painting or not touching my guitar, and the next 2 weeks will be just skateboarding. But it doesn't mean that I'm a fake when it comes to those that I put on hold. It just wasn't time for them yet. But none of that matters. Not when there's still the big question out there. What's the point of all these hobbies anyway? Why add these things to your life that need all this time and dedication to be good at just to add more clutter to your already busy life? Well, if you ask people why they don't get into art or music, most of the time you will get the exact same answer from almost everybody. I'm not good. Take it from someone who specializes in not being good, you don't have to be. The difference is a lot of people don't want to put in the time, or they just don't believe in themselves. But those people are all missing the point. The point isn't to be good. Art's subjective anyway. The point is to express yourself and to have fun, which just so happens to be the same answer as to why I have so many hobbies. Filling my time is another reason. It's how you fill that time that's important. Making sure it's something that you actually enjoy and love and is productive and won't actually hurt you is very important. Some days, like I talked about in the last video, you just do not want to get up. You don't want to get out of bed. You do not want to accept the unfortunate fact that you are once again sentient. But having helpful hobbies like this can help motivate you to get up, and they can also help fill that time in a productive way.
There's a Caleb back there. I don't know if you can see him. There he is.
Setting aside that time for you and whatever hobbies you pick up is vital. I used to only make time for other people and doing what I had to do. I sacrificed a lot of things I loved and a lot of time for myself and others. And it may seem like the best choice in the moment. It might even seem like it's making you happier, but in the long run, you really are just hurting yourself. It's all just about finding balance. But having all these different interests I like helps a lot, because if one doesn't seem fun at the moment, I can just switch to the next. It's healthy, it's reliable, which unfortunately is more than I can say for my van and people. Yeah, I don't know how to segue yet. That's the best I got.
Yeah. Howdy. Gotcha. How's it going, everyone? Clearly, I've been an essential asset.
But I've just been thinking a lot lately about people, friendships, relationships. It all kind of sucks. Don't get me wrong, I do like friends and I like people, but do you know how truly rare it is to find someone that will stick with you through your problems? I mean, friends, girlfriends, anyone. Obviously, I'm very young, I don't know a lot, but going off of what I have experienced so far, you can have a friend that you think is your brother. I mean, y'all like go into the grave together. And then one problem happens, or there's one fight, or it's over. It's easy to find a friend that'll be happy for you when you get a girlfriend. It's hard to find one that'll be there for you when she leaves you without a word. That makes me sad. Makes me appreciate my girlfriends a lot more too. It's strange. I've moved my whole life. I've lived in so many cities and been to so many schools. I've moved states a few times, met hundreds of people. The good thing about it was I got used to making friends and losing them as soon as we got close because we had to move. I guess I kind of expect others to do it at this point if I don't. You'd think I'd want to stay put for a while after moving so much, but it's the last thing I want, honestly. To be cooped up in an apartment with my entire paycheck going to rent, gas, and food. I want to travel while I can and be free. I guess I should explain the whole reason behind van. I don't think it makes sense to stay in one spot for most of your life and only move when you get a better job opportunity or some vacation time before you get back to the 9 to 5. There's so much out there, I just don't see a reason to plant yourself in one spot for your whole life. It's also a matter of being young and doing it while you can. I'm a big believer in you only live once, so do what you can while you can. We only have one life on this earth, and we're only as young as we are in this moment. We've got to make the most of it. I think traveling around and seeing as much of it as possible is one way of doing that. I want to have stories to tell. I want to experience things a lot of people never will. And I want to have a journey that's unique enough to deserve its own existence. But for now, I'm just going to work on the van, work on my hobbies, work on myself, and appreciate my friends and people I have while I have them.